So, the way that we view intuition and the way that we are going to experience our intuition is going to change. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany, and I'm here to kind of unlock some things and share with you about how our intuition development is shifting and changing, and how mysticism is going to be evolving, especially in this new age that we have currently, the age of Aquarius. And so things are shifting, and how we experience things are going to be changing. So, the first big thing that is going to awaken in all of us is going to be another level of heart consciousness. Heart consciousness is the access and the portal into these new states of intuitive development, which are going to be it's not even just channeling, it's like embodying the messages, embodying and becoming the things that you channel. Not everyone has access to all types of information. Yes, you can, but we all kind of have like our own signature frequency, and our it kind of all kind of creates um based off of like our connection to certain aspects is based off of our soul and the wisdom that it has, obtained over the many lifetimes, right? So when we step into creating with this soul aspect, that is the first thing that's going to start changing, because we are literally bringing forward the information that our soul has actually experienced. Okay, because this is experience based. So, creating and opening this heart consciousness within us is going to allow us to all kind of collectively shift as we move forward with working with our intuition. So, and what this does is it connects us deeper and helps humanity evolve, right? Because if one person can do everything, what's the point, right? What will be the point of there would be no variation, there would be nothing different, right? So we need the different perspectives, the different viewpoints, in order for us to move through these collective evolutions that are happening currently, and how we shift our consciousness, because we have to step into this all together, right? Humanity is evolving as a group, right? We're not just evolving individually. Yes, we do evolve individually, right? First we evolve individually, and as that shifts, then we then connect and evolve collectively at the same time. But connecting to humanity's heart consciousness is going to be how we embody and shift the full collective, and eventually affect the long-term timelines of our world. So, the second part that is currently shifting is there's going to be this reconciliation of the Atlantis and the Lemuria timelines. So, what we're doing right now is we've anchored in a lot of the Atlantean energy, and we are working through a lot of their aspects. And what is coming in now is the Lemurian aspect. So we're bringing in the Lemurians, we are bringing in a shift in this, and this is through the feminine embodiment, right? So we're not erasing the masculine aspect. We are simply adding the feminine to it, because then we create balance and structure. Because the way the universe works is you have to have both. You have to have balance. It all exists at the same time. This is about a unification, and it goes so much more beyond just Earth. This is a unification and a rejoining of Earth to the cosmic consciousness that we have all been a little bit isolated from, because we didn't have the recognition of our ability to be multidimensional. Now people are waking up to this multidimensional aspect of ourselves. And we are recognizing that we already are multidimensional. And so as we shift into this new state, we're shifting how we get information. We are shifting how we use information. And it's so much deeper than just that. It is about becoming, right? It is literally living what you believe, right? So this is more than even just beliefs, though. Like, this is about bringing in that soul aspect. I call it like the soul era, right? This is the era of the soul. This is where we are craving that depth. We are craving that connection. And this is our opportunity to bring it in. This is the opportunity for Lemurian, that high priestess, very esoteric experience, to be joined with and unified with our masculine physical world, right? And when we do this, the masculine holds and creates a beautiful structure that supports that feminine wisdom. So we have literal, the literal aspect, we have the esoteric aspect. And when we combine those two things, there is a shift that is happening as we are doing this, because this is all happening right now. So as we are shifting into this, we are creating literally a new world, right? We are creating a new earth. But this isn't physical. This is an energetic experience. It's not, nobody's getting left behind. Nobody is getting like cut out because they didn't ascend. None of that crap. This is about all of us together. Because even though people may have different levels of consciousness here, that doesn't mean that they are bad or wrong because they don't have the same level of consciousness as the next person. This is about understanding that it's okay to have it all, to have variation, to have multidimensionality, right? We are coming into this. So recognizing and moving through these things are going to be key for understanding that we are being initiated into a completely new level of how our intuition works. Our bodies are shifting energetically. Our DNA is also being shifted through these energetic shifts as well. And as we evolve and we heal on a cellular level. So we are literally shifting and changing our physical bodies as well. So embodying these new consciousness levels is going to be creating and shifting how we live our lives, right? So this is so much more than just like, oh, I want to manifest something. No, you're going to start living who you are. And this is kind of difficult to explain, but it's like about kind of authenticity, but we're taking this like authenticity thing to like a completely different level. So we're literally bringing the soul level and the cosmos. We are recognizing that it all exists within each of us. And as we do this, we are opening up a new portal for new energy, new connection, and a deep remembrance of all of our past, all of our futures, all of our present moments. We are unifying as a collective and bringing forward a new paradigm in intuition specifically, because we have done enough work that we are now unlocking these new amazing aspects. We are now unlocking the beauty of deep and meaningful life, not just the material aspects. Not that that's not important too, because we are here to experience our life, right? We're here to have physical experience. So that's a good thing, right? We want that too. but there's going to be another level of connection to it that is coming through, and that is going to be what is changing. It's going to our reality is going to start to shift when we start interacting with things differently, right? When you make different choices on a very basic level, when you make different choices, you create differently. So things show up differently in your world. That's what we're doing, but all on a like on a collective level. So the last part I'm going to say is that these two aspects that are coming through are really about bringing everyone together. Look, we are all going to have differences. We are all going to have different ideas and opinions and different levels and perspectives of things. There is nothing wrong with that. What we need to pay attention to is becoming aware of ourselves on a sovereign level, becoming a sovereign being where you are fully integrated, or maybe not fully, but you're as integrated as you can, and you're doing your best every day to be as integrated as you can into living what you believe, right? While we still collectively can come together, right? We can collectively solve problems and work together and use our differences to benefit us instead of to divide us. And so that is the message that is coming through about that shift that is happening in mysticism right now, and that shift that is happening within our intuitive abilities. Is we have new things coming online. We have new depth we are able to access because of the mass healings that people are taking the time to do. And that is beautiful. What we are creating now is so beautiful. And focusing on being aware that we are all allowed to exist individually as a collective. So, with that said, this has been my little download and slash, little mini series lecture. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have an amazing day or evening wherever you are. But yeah, I'm just sending you all so much love. Thank you so much, and take care of yourselves. And just remember, we're all in this together. This is a collective shift, and we're doing it. And so we should all be really proud of the changes and the shifts that we are currently seeing, because while some of them seem very uncomfortable, and they probably are uncomfortable, we also have such a beautiful opportunity to take these moments and shift our consciousness, and to really make this world a more heart-centered, loving place where we can still all exist, even in our differences.